Oh man, this song is such a vibe. I'm just vibing. Just believe what's in your heart. It's the streaming shirt. We're doing a big stream. We gotta have the streaming shirt on. Next stream we're gonna wear the Malort shirt though. Let's see. Oh. Flat Factory search. Oh no. Oh my god, wait. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh, I put Norb on the fucking bingo sheet, but this video is from Norb. Well. Fuck. Okay, well we're just gonna pretend I didn't see that yet. Oh, we're gonna talk about Norb, don't you worry. He's our favorite Flat Earth Nazi. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I found a path to paradise, shining spiral of gold. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I can feel it. This is gonna be fun. I'm so excited. Cheers, everybody. Let's get started. Let's take a look at what we've got going on. Now, where is Heavenly Star? That was Heavenly Star by the Genki Rockets. I fucking love them because they... You guys remember the Xbox Kinect? Well, there was a video game for the Xbox Kinect called Child of Eden, where your entire goal is to play an on-the-rails musical shooter to free the singer of the Genki Rockets from the internet in the year 50,000. Yeah. No, that's actually, Hugo, that's actually like a staple of the channel. You know, let me just say, like, there's knowledge, which is knowing that Bigfoot exists. And then there's wisdom. And wisdom is wanting to fuck Bigfoot. And I'm gonna. And you can't stop me. No one can stop me. Me and Bigfoot are gonna meet in the forest. And, you know, we're gonna have a spiritual romance. And it's going to result in me living in the woods with Bigfoot. You know, I'm actually imagining it's not like that long, but it's probably really like girthy. You know, it's probably about this size, if not a little bit, you know, a little bit wider. Anyway, we need to get off this topic. We're here for the flat Earth. It's the cheese wheel. That's correct. So I hope this button works. Okay, it didn't. I need to press this button. I'm saying Bigfoot might be shorter than Brett Spiner, but probably has, like, better volume, you know? Like, he probably net has more than Brett. But the distribution along the axes is different. Where's my bingo? Did I get rid of bingo? Am I a fucking fool? Let's put the logo in the corner. Oh, that's what we did. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Well, okay, but no, because Brett Spiner has a 10,000 IQ, right? Nobody needs to debate that. But Jesus is an 11th dimensional being who has a higher IQ than Brett Spiner. And Jesus is an 11th dimensional being, right? So if Jesus is an 11th dimensional being and Brett Spiner is not as smart as Jesus, and Sasquatch, we've also confirmed, is an 11th dimensional being, then that means that Brett Spiner has a lower IQ than Sasquatch, because Sasquatch is 11th dimensional. So, you know, okay, let's make sure this works. Welcome to the lost history of Flat Earth. So I can assure you that everything in this is, like, totally 100% true, probably. The following is a spiritual sequel. Oh no! We missed episode 1, guys. Oh no.
Once you are awake, it is almost impossible to fall back to sleep again. Once you discover that the Earth is not a spinning globe, but a flat and stationary plane with a firmament above it,
we need to watch episode 1. It's true. I guess we'll have to watch 2 5-hour videos on this stream.
Who once shaped our reality and understanding of the world are no longer reliable.
Okay.
Our first-hand experience of the Earth as a stationary realm is at odds with their fabricated narrative of space.
Why is Greensleeves playing in the background?
The scarring of our land.
You got it.
And the barbaric mining of Earth's once majestic giant trees is at odds with
the
history book.
No fucking way. They're talking about the fucking... They're talking about the big trees conspiracy, guys. I've never seen anyone take big trees seriously. I love this. I'm already so fucking invested. Okay, let's just, so the bingo card. Oh, bro. So there are people that believe that, that mountains are big silicon trees. Did I put that? So the bingo card is actually going to be on the screen. Haha. And you see, I can press this button to bingo and unbingo it. So, when we don't need it, I can put it off. And when we might need it, I can bring it to the side. So what I'll do is I'll keep it right up here, right? And this will be where it lives. Alrighty. And then, you know, anytime we haven't, you know, gotten a bingo for a little bit, I'll put it on and off. And then as we go, I can kind of mark things off. There is a Cowboy Ashtar button. You didn't know that I had the Cowboy Ashtar button? The problem is that Cowboy Ashtar is actually behind the, he's behind the bingo card, you know? Okay, so, the big trees.
And geological narrative.
To the big trees. They're not,
and the
they're just trees.
Wondering, what on earth happened?
What on earth happened?
About the Earth, space,
bro, Norb Cufus. Don't worry about him. We're gonna get there.
Destruction of our flat realm. Then how can we trust the official?
The destruction of our flat realm. Oh no.
The historical narrative, like the heliocentric model, does not make sense.
Oh wait. I have to say, because we're watching a 5-hour video, we cannot watch it at normal speed. I'm gonna lock it at 720p, and I'm gonna put it at 1.5 times.
And all it takes is a closer examination, and their lies, which have governed our understanding.
He's not an alien.
And the world since our birth.
Although
to fall apart.
he does have really weird dick fingers.
And with a few
but we'll get there.
We are told that the first true power tool was invented in 1895.
Yes.
When a German company combined an electric motor with a manual drill.
Yes.
The drill weighed 16.5 pounds and required multiple operators. It wasn't until 1957 that a company called Bosch began designing power tools in bulk that were both economical and powerful.
Okay.
So
what does this have to do?
Ancestors, a more primitive, underdeveloped people, design and build some of the structures we encounter.
They threw human suffering at it.
Stones we encounter that have been cut with such precision. Ask yourself, could you repeat this today with the arsenal of equipment we have at our disposal? And what about the magnificent ancient step wells of the East?
We'll get into the dick fingers, don't worry.
Multi-storied wells built by
that's
our primitive
pretty.
ancestors as ways to preserve the water supply during droughts. But look at the intricacy and complexity of these structures.
Wow.
Look at the glory and the finesse. Look at the geometric precision.
I love it.
All dug out and crafted from using hand tools. Yeah, right. What about the gigantic canal networks we find all over the world? The Erie Canal in America was allegedly built between 1817 and 1825. There were no civil engineers in America at this time. The people responsible for planning construction were novices, we are told.
What do you mean there were
canal was 12
no
meters wide and
fucking
4 meters deep. The Erie Canal
engineers?
spans 363 miles. But this was not just a case of digging each day for the Irish immigrants and their oxen companions.
That is
They
what
had to fell
Zeph's mine
hundreds
is
of
going to look
trees
like.
as they passed through the virgin forest. They had to build complicated aqueducts and locks, and they had to pass through the Niagara Escarpment, an 80-foot-high wall of hard limestone. They had to use black powder to blast through this, we are told, as dynamite had yet to be invented. The canal spans 363 miles and was constructed over an 8-year period. This means that on average, 1 mile was completed every 8 days. What a record,
Okay.
especially since those responsible were novices, and power tools and dynamite.
So
were yet
what
to
are
be
you
invented. I can tell you now,
proposing
the
here?
so-called early settlers of the Americas did not build these canal systems.
Are you gonna say
And what of
giants?
the grand and magnificent castles scattered across our realm?
Are you gonna tell me
Did you know
giants
that most
did
were
it?
designed and constructed without plumbing systems and methods to heat rooms properly? The royal and the elite of the past were content without having the accessible necessities of survival just as long as they could live within the grand and the glorious. While
They
the
had fucking fireplaces all over the place, dude.
peasants, in their modest abodes, enjoyed warmth throughout the long dark winters? I don't think so. And of course, there is the impossibility of the Great Giza Pyramid Complex. The pyramids, we are told,
Impossibility.
were constructed somewhere around 2500 BC.
Do we have
The Great
something
Pyramid
about the
itself
pyramids
consists
on
of
here?
2.3 million blocks of
We
limestone and
don't.
granite.
I
And
didn't
its overall
anticipate
structure weighs
this.
6 million tons. The largest granite stones weigh between 20 and 80 tons each.
Okay, but what does
20
this
tons
have to
is
do
20,000 kilograms.
with the
These
Earth
blocks were
being
carved from
flat,
quarries
buddy?
with copper chisels and allegedly transported from 800 kilometers away. The so-called
I
experts
guess
can
he
only
has 5
theorize
hours
that
to
a
get
vast
there,
amount of
so we'll
slave
find
labor was
out, won't we?
required. Being gullible and falling for the official narrative of slave labor is one thing, but can someone please explain how the air shafts of the Great Pyramid align so neatly with the circumpolar stars? And then there is the curious case of star forts, or what the official liars of the world call bastion forts.
Ooh,
Developed in the late 15th and early
I
16th
love
century,
those.
these forts, we are told, were designed during an era of gunpowder and the cannon. The geometric design offered a nation's military protection against blind spots during conflict. Of course, they
That's
did.
so
We
cool.
all know that the best protection during war is to design a fort with such precise geometric patterning. Has any real historian ever stopped to think just how perfect the geometry is here?
Well, but
How
like,
primitive-
you could do it. Like, you could just be like, they knew geometry, bro. They didn't not know geometry. Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're getting at. If you can draw it out, you can make it happen.
ancestors did not have the technology to view structures from above, but they still managed to achieve this? Give me strength. There is no way. We could not produce such perfect geometry on this scale today. We've been fooled once again. We have been indoctrinated with a false historical narrative and timeline. And, like the silly
You can't do
heliocentric
basic
model,
math?
all it takes is a closer look at this narrative, and things soon start to fall apart, and the lies become so blatantly evident.
Okay, but
Because
like,
of this
okay,
attack-
so think about it, right? If I want to design a geometric structure, right? I draw it out first. I draw out the shape of the thing I want to build. Then I find out how long one of the bricks would be, and then I tell the builders, this many bricks this way, this many bricks that way. I don't have to view it from above, dude. I don't have to.
Panic lies, piecing together an accurate, honest historical timeline has become an impossible Rubik's Cube. The official narrative, a Pandora's box, only offering us tiny clues, half-truths, and deceptions.
Okay.
The stitchings of our true historical timeline have been loosened. The contents erased and muddled before we were even born into this world.
Yeah.
And herein lies the problem. How to know where you are going if you don't know where you are in the first place. But you see, awakening is truly a gift.
Oh no.
Once awake, we learn that we've always had the answers right in front of us. We've always had more than we know. But we had to regain our sight first.
This
before things
oblate
started falling into
wheel.
place, before things started to make a little more sense. And here we are again, viewer, at the precipice of another great journey.
I want you to imagine
What
the
if I
kind
told
of
you
person
that
that
before us
watches
there
these
existed a
videos
civilization
and
that
isn't
was
bullying.
responsible for the most advanced technology ever developed, and that it was their understanding of the workings of our flat realm that was key to their innovation.
I love
And
the
what if I
term
told
our
you that
flat
it is highly
realm.
likely that our true history as a people only begun just over 200 years ago? Would you think of me as mad once again? Do I
200
sound
years
as
ago.
preposterous as when I first told you that the Earth is flat?
Yeah?
And that's why I need to show you. What I hope to show you is one of the greatest cover-ups of all time. It is on par with the heliocentric
Oh,
lie,
boy.
its enormity, and the impact it has
Oh
on humanity.
boy.
And
Guys, human
as I will try
history
to show
started
you, it
200
is
years
inextricable
ago.
from the
Everything
true
else
nature
is
of our flat
fake.
realm Earth, and you cannot understand one without understanding the other. We cannot waste time, for we must journey in search of lost time.
We
At its
cannot
heart,
waste
this is a story
time.
about deception.
Posts 5-hour YouTube video.
Also a story of endings.
That's
and
very
beginnings,
true.
Of death and rebirth. And please bear with me. Due to the deceptions and falsities underpinning our historical narrative, this story cannot be told in a linear fashion.
Okay.
We need to go back and forth in time to really draw out something that brings us a little closer to the truth.
Alright,
It is also imperative
that's
to
fine.
understand that, like much contemporary science, history as a discipline was corrupted a long time
Just
ago.
start. Just
At its
start.
most innocent, a lot of established historical narrative is guesswork. But at its worst, it is a set of lies agreed upon, as the so-called Napoleon put it so succinctly. We are going to be digging in the dark. No historian will be there to help us. We are alone in this journey.
Oh, okay. So we're
Our
just
journey is a
going.
hunt
We're just
for
throwing
things buried in plain
everything
sight.
out.
And things may become a little uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary. We have been living a
Cheers.
comfortable life for far too long now. Come on, jump in and put your seatbelt on. For to understand